We're getting ready for the first pitch of 2016 with a brand new scoreboard out in left center field. It's a vast improvement over the one we've had here for so many years. Been here, I know, at least since 98 or 99 when I got here. This one shows you balls and strikes with numbers and not little dots. First pitch of the season from Nick Curtis starts him off with a fastball, and it is just a little bit high, ball one. 1-2 pitch. Call strike three. Boy, he got him with a pitch toward the outer half. One down with a runner at second, and the first strikeout of the season for Nick Curtis and the Toombs County Bulldogs. He'd never hit a home run, so he didn't treat it like a home run. He ran full speed all the way to third and only got to do the trot down the third base line. There's a high fly ball in a very shallow left field. Who's going to take care of this one? It's D.R. Meadows, the shortstop, backing up and making a one-hand catch for out number 3. So a leadoff single and a sacrifice moved the runner to second, but with the runner in scoring position, Nick Curtis took control with a strikeout, and then that fly ball caught by the shortstop, the junior D.R. Meadows. No score heading to the bottom of the first inning as we take a break. You're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He walked 10 times, struck out 6 times. As a freshman, he had an on-base percentage of .610 and .708 during the state playoffs. Here's a pitch line by the shortstop into left center field for the Bulldogs' first base hit of 2016 by the junior D.R. Meadows. Taking several fast steps down the third base line, the count is full. The third 3-2 count of the bottom half of the first inning for Cameron, so at least the Dogs are making him throw a lot of pitches in this 2016 regular season opener. Now McGowan steps back in, bases loaded, as he awaits the full count pitch, and here it is to the dish, hit left side by the third baseman into left field. That scores Meadows. Here comes Adams coming to the dish. He's going to score, throw to third, and out there. So the Bulldogs score 2. Of course, the Bulldog football team closed out the regular season playing the Claxton Tigers in Claxton and winning that ball game. Nathan Belch had a big game. There's a bouncing ball by the pitcher Cameron. The shortstop feels it, guns it over to first base and low, safe there. And so runners on first and third. Curtis turns around and looks at his defense. Bryce DeLoach at third, D.R. Meadows the shortstop, Lane Adams the second baseman, Kyle Knight the first baseman. 0-1 pitch, he's squaring to bunt, and he does. First base side, Curtis has it. He's going to second and out there. As the ball is caught by the shortstop, D.R. Meadows, with the center fielder Tristan Lynn coming in to back up in case the ball got away. 1 out of the inning, Nick with a strikeout, and of course fielding a ball on a bunt and throwing to the shortstop D.R. Meadows at second. Here comes the pitch. Hit up into the air, into left center field. Back goes Christian Conley, running back toward the fence. It's bouncing now all the way to the base of the fence. That's going to score a run. And stopping at second base is Sapp, hitting a 1-2 pitch a long way. Probably hit it about 340. So he winds up at second with a double and an RBI that cuts the Bulldog lead in half at 2-1. 1-2 pitch. Called strike 3. And finally, the top of the second ends. Meadows gets a sign from McBride. Here comes his pitch. Swing and a miss. The ball gets away. Dalton has plenty of time. He picks it up, throws it a little off the bag, and Knight had to catch the ball, then tag the bag with the glove. So good play by the first baseman, and a strikeout for DR, his second leading scorer at 13 per ball game, 1 behind Jalen Mobley. Bouncing ball to Lane Adams. He feels it and throws it over to Knight. 2 up, 2 down. Meadows shaking off McBride once, and here's his 2-2. He throws that nasty pitch again, I guess a slider, and gets him to swing and miss at it for strike 3, and DR gets a 3 up and 3 down on a K, a grounder to his buddy Lane Adams, and another strikeout. That's more like it. Bulldogs still down 8-2. Let's see if the bats can heat up and they can make this a ball game as we head to the bottom of the third inning and take a break. You're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101. Last year he was jumping on the first pitch a lot. I noticed he didn't do that in the Metter game, and of course he's been looking at pitches in this game. 1-2, check swing, and the pitch just missed. 2-2. On deck is Lane Adams and Kyle Knight. Bulldogs down 8-2, bottom half of the third inning. Here's a pitch from Cameron, hit into the air into right center field. This one drops in for a base hit, and more as Meadows is running hard to second base. Here he comes, standing with a dog double. And DR is off to a 2-for-2 start in his junior season. He hit 3 doubles last season to go with a triple. Here comes Curtis, a right-handed hitter who started the game on the hill, but is now playing third base for the Dogs. He's a senior. Last year he drove in 11 runs. Here's a pitch, and he lines this one by the shortstop into left field. That'll score Knight, and an RBI hit for Curtis, and he's 2 for 2. And the Dogs are down before. You don't have to score them all at once. You can piece it together. You got plenty of time when you're down 8-2 after an inning and a half. Here's Brock Harrison, runners on first and second. Nice 2-out hit there by Curtis. A little flare past the shortstop, Josh May. Here's the pitch, and it is hit into left field for a base hit. That'll score a run. In comes McGowan touching home with the left foot. And Brock Harrison with his first varsity hit in his second at bat. It's an RBI single with 2 down. Then English Sapp, who has a double in the game. 2-2 from DR. Hit on the ground, bouncing. Tristan Lynn grabs it but doesn't have a play. A run's going to score. Now he's going to throw to first. Did not have a play at all. The runner was already past the first base bag. He made a great grab going into the hole and diving. There's a ball hit into left field, and it drops in for a base hit that scores another run. And Kicklighter is 1 for 3 with an RBI. So the Bulldogs had cut the lead down to 8-5, but now it's 10-5. Cameron, the 8th hitter here in the top of the 4th inning for Claxton, with Hollingsworth on deck. Even though Lane hits left-handed, he throws right-handed. 1-0 pitch. On the outside, Black. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, Alan Adams could teach a right-hander to hit left-handed, but he can't teach him to throw left-handed. I would think that's hard to do. 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball hit on the ground to Nick Curtis at third. He guns it across the diamond high. Martin Stevens keeps his foot on the bag and records out number 3 that way. So a good play on both sides of the diamond, third and first, to get that third out. But the Claxton Tigers scored 3 more to build up an 11-5 lead over the Toombs County Bulldogs as we take a break on the home of the Dogs, Y101. Rick Tinoco was making some good saves when it was boys versus boys. There's a ball hammered into left field. Conley comes in, couldn't snag it. The ball's bouncing by him, and so a run's going to score. And Hodges is running to second, and he's not stopping there. He's coming to third. Here comes a throw in, and he'll stop at third. So he'll probably get a single and an RBI, but then there's an error as the ball wasn't caught on the hop. And the Claxton Tigers now lead by 11. It's 16-5. 3-2. Called strike 3. Got him for out number 3. Leans back to me on his right leg. And there's a called strike 3 to end the ball game. It's over with the Bulldogs losing 17-5 in 5 innings on opening night 2016. As the two teams will shake hands. They used to be region foes when both were in Double-A. Of course, now the Bulldogs are in Triple-A before going down to Double-A next year, and the Claxton Tigers are back in Single-A. The two teams will shake hands. The Tigers beating the Dogs tonight as we take a break to wrap it up on Y101.